Hi everyone, Coach Sullivan here again with MJS Coaching Football. My background is my 38th year coaching football. I've either been a defensive, offensive, or special teams coordinator as well as a head coach, at both the collegiate and high school levels. In this presentation, I wanted to continue to talk to you about our short yardage, goal line, red zone, potentially front package that we utilize, especially versus two-back sets, which we call a Bulldog. See some of my other presentations in the same red zone goal line front package playlist as to the name, why the name Bulldog. So what I want to focus on here specifically is how we line up, which isn't going to take long, but then the different way that we bracket when the safeties are involved and how we adjust to a MAC motion when safeties are involved as well. And they are involved typically in a 20 personnel / formation, meaning two running backs, no tight ends, okay, which is the case here. So first of all, just so we're consistent, we anytime we get the zero, that's even is added, meaning it's put in front. So we say even Liz, right? And it doesn't impact the way people line up like it does in our base system, but just so we're consistent, we're always saying it to get habit. Okay, I'm a big believer in creating positive, good habits. So that's why even's there. Again, I have to see my base defense playlist. Okay, so first of all, lining up. Now, when there's no tight end, right, normally the rover, the Mike, the backer go to the tight end, okay? Well, now they go to the Liz or Rip, okay? And once they're set, they don't move. So in this case, it's a Liz. So the rover, Mike, and backer go left to the Liz, okay? That's how it, if it were a Rip, rover, Mike, and backer would go to the right. So because it's a Liz and they go left, Liz, 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 what helps is the rover just says rover left, and then D line, end, nose, and stud know they got to bump right. So, rover and the 5 tech, again, this is a 4 defensive line package with 3 inside linebackers, okay? And when we know that we're going to have 20 personnel, we take an outside linebacker out, so it's 40 lines, like a 4-3. 3 inside linebackers, 4 defensive backs. Okay? 40 line, 3 inside linebackers, 4 DBs. And if you could, obviously, we're never changing the name of the positions, but this could be a corner, could be a 3-corner package as well. Again, you've got to tailor it to for your players versus the matchups with your opponent. So that's how we line up. That's the difference. Okay, it doesn't say it, but it's always in Bulldog. On the dime side, it's orbit. He's got force. On the Mike side, it's shoot. He's got force. Okay, so those two guys got force. Because the corners, they're manned up. They're on an island. That's their dude. The world is their receiver. And now in this particular case, we're going to have 2 combos. Again, the key, to me at least, and I'm sure it is to most, if not all of you, how do you cover running backs, especially in the goal line short yardage when they want to shoot it back in the flat, and right? Unfortunately, more often than not, they're bare ass in the woods, as the saying goes. There he is, bare ass in the woods, right? Getting away with it. So we will execute, in this case, the double, which remember, diamond backer. They'll take the 2 running backs. Okay, see my other playlist, but first back 2, second back away. That's how it works versus split flow and full flow. So now I want to practice my attention on, my attention on how we're going to combo or bracket, red bracket, okay, the number 2 receiver in this case. So to do that, we have our free safety getting an outside shade. Okay, which in red bracket, that's the norm. So we don't say it's a China tag. In our base, it would be a China. We don't say it for that reason. This is the norm. Because we want the free to be in a position. He's going to take number 2 on any of the outside routes. Okay, he's taking 2. And to help, okay, on the inside, the Mike takes him, but inside or vertical. Okay, first of all, on an inside route, the free safety will deliver. The term is deliver. He'll get hands on and deliver. Make sure he gets, and the Mike's going to go meet him. So pass him off, deliver him, and make sure he's received. And in the same time, he's going to have his eyes here. So if, let's say, you have two running backs, he can help out because it's a long way for this backside linebacker to go. Especially if by design you got two in cuts and they're trying to create, right, a natural rub or pick to get that running back bare ass in the woods in the flat. Okay. He will also deliver, or the term is carry, keep his outside leverage on a vertical, keeping, again, eyes on a running back. So if the running back's not a threat, he'll deliver and will double the inside route. On a vertical, if the back's not a threat, he'll carry. So again, we will essentially double here because the Mike has the number two both inside as well as vertical. So the best case is we outside inside bracket the vertical, plus you got help here, but he's reading the quarterback. So if this is their dude and they're going to try and go over here, it's going to pull him away. But that's okay because we have the vertical accounted for here. All right. So that's how we bracket number two. And so what's meant over here, and what I meant by how we're going to handle a little differently when safeties are involved. In the MAC motion coming all the way across. Now, this is the number two. It's not the number one like in our 21 presentation when it went from I Pro to I Twin. That's the number one. That's corner over. That's the corners guy. See, there's the difference. Safety's involved because number two is the safeties guy. So what we will do now on MAC motion, okay, it's going to check to maybe. Safeties are going to rope, so the free will replace the whip, and the whip will screw down here. Okay, so that's the rope concept. And the reason it becomes a maybe is because now the dime is in bracket with the whip on number two, same as over here. And so these two guys, Mike and Backer, becomes maybe. They have the two running backs. Okay, boom, done. And as always, we have one more defender in the box than there are gaps to defend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is the premise behind our Bulldog package. Got to stop the run first, right? Short yardage, goal line, even possibly the red zone. So as always, please, any questions, reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com, and I'd love to talk football.